So we started off by you saying your name is, yet again, say it again.
Michael Wayne Watford, but now they call me Michael the Voice to Hear Watford.
Now tell us why they call you the Voice. Tell us how you got into house music, and then we can get into why they call you the Voice.
I got into house music, believe it or not. I was in a competition at the Peppermint Lounge, and it was whoever was going to be the first place in the male division and whoever was going to be first place in the female division. And this young lady, her name was Patricia Daniels, and which she's known by a diva. And it was me. And she came in first place as far as the ladies, and I came in first place as far as the men.
What year we talking?
And we're talking about 1988.
The legendary Peppermint Lounge on Central Avenue.
Yes.
Orange, New Jersey.
Ballroom.
In the ballroom. Okay.
Yes.
So
and sitting there in that room that night, Merlin Bobs and Sylvia Rome, which was the president and vice president of Atlantic East West Warner Brothers Records. And also sitting in that room that same night was this young man who's a DJ who turned into a producer. His name is Michael Cameron. And I'm pretty sure if anybody knows anything about house music, you definitely know about Michael Cameron. And he created this particular group of people, and the name of the company was called Smack Records, Smack Productions. Everything was Smack, and the reason why it was called Smack, it was named after a certain, I would say, certain theme, a certain vice that people used to deal with back in the day, and it was so good that they had to keep on having it. So that's why he named his particular company Smack. So good that you had to keep on having it. You had to keep on loving it. You had to keep on doing it. You had to keep on playing it. Everything was to keep on, keep on, keep on. So I went from gospel and R&B into doing dance music. And the type of dance music tracks that I was getting, it would be tracks that if you heard a preacher or somebody like that walk up to a podium and start preaching, it will always be not in the beginning of his preaching, but towards the ending of his sermon, where he would get into how he would change the vibe of what he was saying in the beginning to go into something dramatic as he was doing his sermon. I got the name of the Voice because I was one of those singers that I didn't lag when it came down to singing a song. What I did is that I took it to another level and turned it into the same thing that a preacher would do. So when people started hearing my songs in clubs, it will always inspire them to really jump on the dance floor when I get into the rip and the ramp of the song, and would turn that situation into something that would be something extremely fiery. It was spiritual. It was moving. It placed love. You saw people with their hands up in the air and just dancing like they was out of control, like they was caught up in a spiritual vibe. And that's where I'm sitting here talking about it. I'm like getting these chills running through me, sitting here and just thinking about what those people, how they were responding to what I was doing. They were just so amazing to me that brought tears to my eyes, because I didn't think that my voice was that powerful enough to make them respond that way. And at that particular time, at that moment, that's when I heard somebody say to Louis Vega, who was one of those house-breaking record people, they started saying, Louis, play the voice. And once they coined me as the voice, that's how I got it. And people started calling me Michael the Voice to Hear.